this post office 6 years ago, I was coming to see if the postmaster's the same because they trespassed a guy who his First Amendment right here to record.
Well, I just come out to tell you that they were inquiries about what you were doing in here with the cameras.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a re-audit to come out and make sure that they've learned their lesson.
Shopping.
A little bit. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna sneak them in the house. I don't prefer to be recorded.
That's all right. I'll blur you right out. You'll just be a blob. I'm here for the post people. Doing this post office specifically because it had a little First Amendment right issues, and I wanted to recheck it to make sure that the staff has been trained since the last time they had somebody arrested illegally.
Oh, wow.
So I came to see if they'll do it again.
Yeah.
Well, Marion County, they will arrest you over simply.
All right, guys and gals, I cannot see the sign. We're at Silver Springs in Florida. Can't get back any further, and I can't see my screen because I got blackout. And people are coming in like there's no tomorrow. So I'll just kind of go up and down a little bit and around a little bit. It's just a clear black screen is all I have, guys and gals. But I'm at the world famous Silver Springs with the glass bottom boats, which I think they no longer have. Maybe if I back up a little, I can get more of the sign. I see the sign. Anyway, guys and gals, we're here. All right, guys and gals, we're back at it again. Look at this place. Just happens to be on the way. Little streetscape. Where we're going. Heading up the street here a bit. I'll give you some history once I check this Peach's Home Furnishings. It's a nice place, a little nice place. We're in Silver Springs, Florida. And we're heading over to this post office up here. It's nice and shaded. I saw that it was shaded and I was happy. Here's the deal, guys and gals. I usually seen this post office close by, so I want to go to it. I always do the same thing. Kind of research a little bit on YouTube, see if anybody's done a video on this post office. The ones I've been to so far, I haven't seen any videos. But you have to put the name of the post office in the title or the description or I won't see it. So anyway, PayPal, mail. I put this post office in, I found 2 videos from the same guy. His name is Dr. D.R., just D.R., period. Sean, spelled like it sounds, S-H-A-W-N. And his last name's Barry, B-E-R-R-Y. Well, he paved the way at this post office, I'll tell you. He had to work. He came here 6 years ago. He got trespassed. The postmaster was a real hard ass. And he tried his best, but he stood right there on that grass, waiting for the police. So what happened was, that was his first trespass warning was from the post office master. And then he came out here and he was on the grass, so they gave him another trespass warning. So that meant he had to give his ID and all that shit. So he did all that, and he got ran off. Something happened. He did another video 2 years later. And he came back and they were the nicest pie to him. And they knew who he was, and he came in here, so he said something about maybe they got educated. He didn't know. Obviously they did. Postmaster's name was Artie. And Artie was not sure about the law and all that stuff. So my deal is, I'm coming back to the post office where he got trespassed. I'm gonna see how they behave today. I'm gonna stay out here for, it's been 4 years. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's been 4 years since that has happened. So maybe they got a new postmaster here. Maybe they've learned. Maybe they were faking it just to make him feel good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's Dr. Sean Barry. His name is Dr. Sean Berry. Go look him up, guys and gals. He did a battle to get this post office open to the public with cameras. And I'm here because of him. And hopefully nothing will become of it. But I know what Artie looks like. And if he comes out, he'll be a hard ass. Hopefully he won't. Maybe they've learned. I'll sit out here. Oh, shit. Don't tell me once again I did not bring my fine clock with me. Okay. Put some glasses on and see what it says. We've been here 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm just going to stress test the customers for a bit. Here's my thought process, guys and gals. Ooh, what a sharp picture I have in 4K. Ooh, we're zoomed in a little more than I wanted to be. Anyways, guys and gals, I knew it would be busy. Looks like Saturday is the day to come to the post office, so I'm going to do Saturday post office. So if you guys want to follow along, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. I try to do a video a week. It depends on the weather. I'm very cold and hot oriented. If it's bad weather, like cold or hot, I can't handle it. I'm a fair weather auditor. Anyway. So what I thought I'd do today was just stress test the customers. You know how that goes. And I'd noticed that Saturdays are a very busy post office day. So to go to post offices on Saturday. It's the thing to do. So I'm gonna go around, look at the shade. Guys and gals, I swear to God, I'm in the best shade. And it's cool, and there's a light breeze. I hope it's not getting in the mic there. Maybe when I walk a little bit. My Pixel 7a has voice enhancement, so you should hear me over the wind. I'm just curious as to whether we get Karen or two. So I don't see any signs here. I was gonna walk back there and do all of that. I'm gonna do the street first. Guys and gals, I'm always talking about my 360, and I shoot from this sidewalk. It's called Open View. When you're inside a building, it's a little bit different, especially if it's a protected building like someone's home. That's why the police use plain view doctrine. If they go in your home and they see something, it's called they saw it in plain view, especially if they're invited in or doing a search warrant or whatever. And then am I in your way? Ain't nobody coming, so I guess you just give me a little stare. But anyway, so they can look in your car, that's plain view. If they're in your house, that's plain view. Out here in the open, it's open view because there's nothing but sky above my head. I'm not exactly sure what it's called when I'm inside the post office recording everything I see, because the post office isn't exactly a protected area, it's a public area. I'm no lawyer. I just read something on Google. Told me the difference between open view was sky above and plain view protected area. So whatever that is it. And I do it on the sidewalk, so we're going to do our little 360. What I like to do is show you what I can record from the area where I'm standing. Starting here. We're going to take off, guys and gals. There's nothing I can't record because I'm out in public and I'm on a public sidewalk, and I can record anything. I can record that person's house. It doesn't matter. Don't leave your window drapes open if you don't want somebody looking in. You got a Ring doorbell, don't you? You're looking out. If you're looking out, I can look in. Try to remember that. Whatever you can do, I can do. Whatever this post office can do with their cameras, I can do. They got cameras out here. Haven't bothered looking. I don't do that crap anymore. We know they got cameras. We don't have to look at them and mark them out. We know they're here. So, anyway, 7 minutes I've been fired up, guys and gals. So I'm going to have to get a little closer after 10. Because I think this post office will pass with flying colors. The idea is to see what they tell the customers. If I get close enough to talk to a customer and see what a customer says, I'll have an idea what's going on. Got my backup camera I gotta work on while I'm sitting here. It says there's an Amber Alert. Alright guys, thank you. I'm trying to work on this other camera. It needs firing up if I can clean it a bit. Alright, let's get to post office, Silver Springs, Florida. We get a straight on shot that it's better. Whoa. It's not very good zooming, guys and gals. Much apologies. It's a little rocky. Alright, I got a beautiful piece of shade here. And unless the shade works out a little better over there, I may stay here for a bit. We'll see how it goes. I'm happy on the sidewalk. Fan belt. Serpentine, probably. Or, if it's not the serpentine belt, it's that little idler is losing its spring-a-thon. If you got one of those. There's an idler around there. It has a spring. They'll sprung you. She's taking photos. She's taking photos of the post office. Oh my gosh. Was she taking photos of the post office, or did she take a photo of me? Yours truly. I hate to stand out here and be drawing all that attention. I actually do, because I want no attention. I want no one to say to me, you can't record me. I did one yesterday, guys and gals. Bank of America, down the road a piece. All glass windows like nobody's tomorrow. You'll have to check that one out. So I kept thinking. Too high, guys and girls. I gotta drop down a little. I don't have the forward and backward tilt because they want me to. What you say, bud? Your name Chuck? All right, you look like a guy I know I worked with named Chuck. Good workout, man. Dude's working out like nobody's business. Got it. Just like Chuck. You got a doppelganger. Do you all have a doppelganger? All right, guys and gals. I might have missed the very beginning of the post office flood. I like to get to the post office at a reasonable time. In the streetscape. No cool cars out here today. No motorcycles. Everything's happening on that corner. This post office, I believe, had a 3-star rating. And go check out Dr. Sean Barry on YouTube and check out this United States Post Office, Silver Springs, Florida. He had to come here twice. What he did was he came, they kicked him out, told the postmaster to read his damn poster 7. Postmaster read it the way he wanted to, of course. And that's, it needs my permission, because there's a line there that says, other photos need the permission of him, but they always miss that keyword, other photos, because lobbies, corridors, halls are exempt from the other photos rule. A lot of people get that confused. All right, guys and gals. Hey, I might get a little slow here. I put a little bit of my Squirrel Hood channel in here, SQUIRRELHOOD. One word, Squirrel Hood. Check out that channel, guys and girls. This week, it surpassed 575,000 views in just a wee bit over a year. So that was cool. Get a lot of nasty looks at the post office. I don't know what the hell post office that Impact Media video and Casey Camera Boy, those guys, they got people out there rambunctious as all hell, chasing them down, getting after them. So I haven't had any of that crap. I would prefer a nice person, or any person would be good. Because Floridians seem to mind their own business. Ooh, motorcycles. A little bit of streetscape. They go too fast. For me to pinch zoom. I can't pinch zoom. Anyway, wonder what all them cars are about. Not interesting. Huh. This is a post office. A lot of people working here, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars. 2 customers. That works out well. How you doing today?
I'm very well. I thank you very much for asking, sir.
You doing all right? It's getting hot.
No.
You're
Compared to the prior days,
all right?
right now, the past few days, at this time, it was hot. So it's not as bad, which is a blessing, sir.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we had rain.
I'm staying under this
We
tree.
had rain. That's a blessing.
A little bit. Now that
No, we had a lot of rain.
we did,
Yes.
I must have slept through most of it.
And we need that water.
Yeah, we do. This guy's drinking his diet A&W Root Beer. Cruising on through in slow motion. He went way around me. I gotta drag some participation out of these folks. Not getting any at all. See, the idea was to come here and record enough of the customers on the sidewalk to see if anybody would say anything to me, or if the other postmaster that came out before. If you don't go see the video that Sean did, I'll tell you, he left the first time, he came back, and then the second time, excuse me, he came back and the postmaster told him to get off the property, and he didn't the first time. And then he came out here and he stood right there, and they considered that a second trespass warning, so that's why they got to ID him. So if you're told and you're at a post office to get off the post office property, come out to the sidewalk. Call the police yourself. Don't let these guys push us around. And don't let them use the little bit of power and the ignorance of some police officers to get you trespassed. So just walk off the property, come out here, and the music rocking. And then come out on the sidewalk, pick up your phone, and call the police. And tell them the Postal Service is refusing to serve you. See how they handle that shit. No sense in getting yourself trespassed. I see that J-Town Press is always like, she's adamant. Are you gonna tell me to leave? If you tell me to leave and you're gonna arrest me, I'll leave. She's good at saying that, but sometimes they don't give you that second to even answer that question. They just say, get out, and then before you know it, you're in cuffs. I think that's happened to her too. So if they say get out, get out. Walk out to the sidewalk. Don't argue with some idiot in there that's not going to listen to reason anyway, no matter what building you're in. Just come back out on the sidewalk, call the police yourself. I'm going to start calling the police. I'm not putting up with this crap. I've had enough employees that don't know their responsibilities to stand there and do their job, whether they like me standing there or not. It's a bunch of crap. These people apparently have got the drift, because they're not coming out. The lady in there, I want to see if it's the same ladies that were oh, you should see how they treat them. Go check out his video. Just put Silver Springs Florida Post Office. And Dr. Sean, spelled the way it sounds, Shawn, Barry, Berry, and see his video. I liked his video. That's what dragged me out here. I see a video like that, I want to make sure that the lesson was well learned and not wasted. So I'm going in, guys and gals. At least I'm going to the sidewalk. We'll get a little closer. And see what happens. We'll kind of glance in the windows a little bit. We'll see if it's the same ladies, if I can see them. Not going to stay too much longer. I wanted to do a short revisit of a revisit. And I want to see if that's Andy in there. No, that's not the original guy in the video. Artie. Artie was his name, was the postmaster. And so I'm going to walk around. They did not have poster 7 up. The guy couldn't find it. He brought a copy with him. He had to bring his own copy. Even after he told them to put it up, I think he brought his own copy because he wanted to make sure they had it. Morning. Gotta drag participation out of people. It's getting too hot for the old man. This is a revisit of a failed and then a passed audit. First they failed, then they passed. So it's a re-audit. All right, I've been here 20 minutes. I'm going in, guys. We have gotten not a single response outside in 20. Time to walk in and look for poster 7. See how I'm treated in there. Let me put the legs up so I don't trip over them all. I'll try to interview them there if they'll let me interview them, if they'll answer questions, if they know about the other video that's been out. And I'll tell them that's why I'm here, because I saw those videos and I was curious about those videos. Oh no, that's a bad sign. Everybody's bailed. Everybody's bailed out. Ooh, I see poster 7 from here, guys and gals. Look over there. See it over there? The lady's pitching a fit. I'm gonna stay off because she got a little baby with her. Although I don't think we'll recognize the baby in even 4 months, let alone years from now. Don't put my baby on the camera. Jeez, how do you think what were those twins' names? Kate and what's her name? Kate and Ashley. How the hell do you think they got famous? They were babies on camera. Peoples. How you doing there?
Good, how you doing?
All right. Got hot out there.
Yeah, it is.
Come in and take a little bit of a break.
Yeah,
Get out of the sun.
yeah. What are you doing, a documentary or anything?
No, I just, I do a lot of stuff that's called streetscape. It's an
Really?
old-fashioned word, which
Oh,
means
wow.
you shoot photography in the streets.
That's cool.
And I do, like I'm here at this post office for a reason today, because I saw this. There's things called First Amendment auditors.
Yes, sir.
So I'm half that, half streetscape, half. I go to events and festivals. I just noticed that a lot of events and festivals I'm at, they try to kick me out because I got a camera.
Yeah, I see a lot of that on the internet these days.
So I just started going everywhere, doing everything with my camera and just see what happened. But this post office, 6 years ago, I was coming to see if the postmaster's the same because they trespassed a guy doing his First Amendment right here to record.
Well, I just come out to tell you that they were inquiries about what you were doing in here with the cameras.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a re-audit. 4 years ago, he came back and they all knew him.
Yes.
So they behaved properly.
Yes. Oh, I see.
You see what I
I'm
mean?
not getting involved. I'm not.
It's nothing to do with you. Just the name of my channel is called First Amendment Stress Test.
First Amendment stress test.
Because for some reason, cameras stress people out. Now these people should know. There's a poster on the wall in there that tells them I can go in there and record.
Oh, really?
It's
I don't
called
think they realize that.
Rules and Regulation of the Postal Service.
Oh,
See, that's what we
I've
have.
read it.
They call it Poster 7 sometimes.
Yes, sir.
And it's from the Homeland Security. And I can record anything in here because they have cameras. That's how it works. If there's a camera
Yeah,
pointing
there's
at
a camera
you,
right there.
if there's one pointing at you, you can point one back. That's how the government works.
Is it?
Yes. So
I mean, I don't know. I see a lot of that on TV, and I see issues, people getting in issues.
it's because a lot of times the police don't know. They have to be educated, and I have to educate them.
Yeah.
Like these people may not know, so I will tell them that's why I'm here. I'm doing the First Amendment audit. I won't hide it from them. I'm here to test your knowledge of the First Amendment. And do you know, you say, bud, that I can stand here and do this?
No, I'm not. I'm not here to cause a problem. I just heard something said in there, so I didn't know. I just came out to see if you knew that.
No,
I
well,
didn't quite
it's
understand.
standard. Every time I come here, I expect that. Either I expect them to not know. Hey,
Too,
I expect them to not know and I tell them and they behave, or not know and I tell them and they call the police. That's the two things that happen all the time.
wow.
And then when the police come, see, the police have no authority on postal property. They're not even allowed to come in here with their guns, but they don't know that because
I didn't know that either.
Federal Protection Services runs the postal, it's the postal police. And unless it's emergency, now if there's an emergency going on, the police can come rushing in here. But I don't call a man holding a camera an emergency.
Yeah.
So-
I think it just spooks people a little bit because you never know. this
That's
thing,
exactly
you
what
know.
it does. But see, they'll come in here with that camera and all these other cameras and think nothing of it. But as an individual, I can go and say, I want the footage off of that camera and I'm gonna post it on the internet. But people don't know I can do that, but I can. You can, anybody can. It's called the Freedom of Information Act.
Yeah.
You just
What's
request
the
it.
other side look like? That's pretty cool.
This one? This one's in 8K. I don't run it all the time. This one here is in 4K. That's plenty. This one here just went
Wow,
out.
that one fell.
Yeah, it crashed just now because it's been on
Did you
too
get it
long.
done?
I ain't filling out no change of address form, and I need to change of address form.
Are you moving?
No.
He's just filming a documentary.
I'm doing this post office specifically because it had a little First Amendment right issues, and I wanted to recheck it to make sure that the
Yeah.
staff has been trained since the last time they had somebody arrested illegally.
Oh, wow.
So I came to see if they'll do it again.
Yeah.
Well, Marion County, they will arrest you over the simplest.
But here's the issue: if I tell them I'm doing First Amendment protected activity and they arrest me, I get to sue the Silver
Yeah.
Springs.
Yeah.
So they really got to train their police officers, and they got to train the post office.
Yeah.
Like I was telling, this your husband?
Yeah.
There's a sign on the wall telling them I can do this.
Yeah.
They don't even know their own rules and regulations.
Oh, wow.
It's written right on the wall. It says postal rules and regulation. And then there's a whole paragraph on photography in the corridors, hallways, lobbies is all allowed for news purposes, which is basically what I'm doing. A news story.
Yeah, he's got a.
Figure out.
What'd you say that you?
I got
wasn't-
I got a YouTube channel that's called First Amendment Stress Test. And it's relatively new, 30, 40,000 people visited it since I
Yeah.
built it. But I have another channel that's nature channel called Squirrelhood.
Oh, wow.
Almost 600,000 people have visited that in a year.
Oh, wow.
Kind of melded them together. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can do a lot with a camera if you know what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, I'm just, like I say, I'm testing this post office to make sure they own their own, they know their own rules and regulations that are written on the wall. And I'm allowed to come in here and do a story on them, which I want to do. Couple things. Donald Trump keeps trying to privatize post offices. I don't know if you heard that.
Oh, yeah.
So I like to come in and get people's opinion, like yours or anybody's opinion that wants to talk about
Work
that.
for the jails. I don't know.
And the other thing is, just things happen. I like to ask people, how's the service been here for you? Are they slow? Are they fast?
They were really prompt and they were really courteous.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
So that's all I'm checking. It's just that, and then I want to know that they know I can come in here and do a news story on them. They don't have the biggest news channel, but 40 or 50,000 people is enough
Yeah, that's a good.
to
that's a
get
good amount.
started.
That's for sure.
Watching my videos.
That's for sure.
If I keep having interesting videos.
Yes.
But because this one failed so bad, and they had a guy arrested just for doing this, I had to come.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? You have to come. It's called a revisit.
Well, yes, sir.
Appreciate
Thank you,
it.
and good luck.
Fist bump.
Sorry.
COVID and all that stuff.
Still old school.
We're still what? You're still old school too. Me too.
What, COVID?
Yeah, fist bump now, dude.
Yeah, he's a handshaker.
Yeah.
Have a good one, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out for a while, see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think.
All right, guys and gals, that was a little bit of interaction with this fella. I might pause you, and I don't know if I should pause. The video's gonna get wicked long if I don't. We're already at 30 minutes. Hi there.
Nah,
Nah,
I don't like taking pictures like that.
I'll blur you out. How's that?
Please, if I'm in there, take me
I
out.
could put a mouse on your head, or I could put a block on your head.
No, just take me out.
We'll just put your whole blur.
Yeah.
All right, body blur. All right. That's how you make them happy. I'll give her a body blur, all right. I don't even know how to do it. I can blur a little bit. I'm working on all that. If you watch my videos over at Squirrelhood, you can see I'm pretty good at editing. But the body blur thing has got to be a little more in-depth than I've been looking at. Hi there. So that's what I'm kind of doing. I'm cooling down a little, guys and gals. I really started cooking out there at that temperature. So we're gonna hang out a few minutes. I didn't want to go in there when it's as crowded because this camera rig I got is pretty intimidating to some people. And I didn't want to scare them. It has 3 cameras on it. There's the 4K, which we're shooting on, which I could lose anytime. The 1080p I forgot to clean. And I don't fire up the 8K unless the cops are here because it's my backup. And I don't know if I cleaned it yet. Came out in a hurry today, guys and gals. I'm gonna pause you. Okay, guys, when I see people coming and going, how you doing today?
Doing good, thanks.
All right.
How about you?
I'm great.
Great.
I had to get out of that heat.
Great is good.
Yeah. See, good thing about a post office, you can get the people to interact a little bit more. It's nice. Rather than the street. I'm gonna go to I think I'm gonna go to a church tomorrow, guys and girls. I'll have a few videos to put out. I can't guarantee what happens. I just point the camera, and that whatever happens, happens. What do you say, bud?
How are you?
All right. Gotta force them. Force them. This is a quite busy post office, but there are no Karens here today. How you doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm all right. They're supposed to have a button on there to open that door.
If they do, it don't work.
Oh, how the post offices have that button? See if they got a button to open that door for the handicap. Nope. Not a chance. No button for the handicap. Thank you. Just saw a lady on crutches and a cane and barely can open the door. Should have a button here. I actually should have a button, guys and gals. I don't know what the rules are. If I remember to ask the guy, I will ask him. What is the rule on the button? I don't have one there. But that's a push door. Push in and push out. These are pull doors. Both of them, I think. Because their exit doors have to push out. If they came in, people would get blocked behind them during a fire. So all fire doors like that have to go out. They probably get away with 1 and 1 there because they're side by side. We're gonna put a request in to have that done. Hey, or at least try to look into it and see what's the poop. I wonder if they have a ramp over that curb out there. I wonder if that passes the American with Disabilities Act.
No, sir.
You couldn't get in. I saw it right away. I'll report that to somebody. I don't know who, but I'll report it. So, wanted to make sure they had a ramp out here. At least they got a ramp that people could get down over there. Jeez. All right, question to ask. See, there's a impact video. I can't remember how he spells it. I get confused. It's either 2 I's and MPCT or, yeah, I think that's it. Impact video. You put in impact, it'll probably come up. He's been complaining for months about a door that won't open. It's broken and they got it all taped off and crap. The post office, the post office. All right, guys, time to go in just to see what's happening and talk to these postal people.
All right.
Yeah, how you doing? All right, just your normal post office. I think that was the lady that was upset the last time that someone was here. I'm gonna stand in the corner. They got a new post office. Michelle Kryzak, postmaster. She's no longer, Artie's no longer the postmaster here, apparently. I'll ask about it. I don't think she'll talk to me because she's looks upset already.
Alright, we're gonna do some shopping.
A little bit. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna sneak them in the house. I don't prefer to be recorded.
That's all right. I'll blur you right out. You'll just be a blob. I'm here for the post people. What?
Good. As long as you don't disrupt the mail, you're fine.
Yeah. Trying to stay out of the way in the corner over here. Are you the new postmaster?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
It's a female name. That's why I wondered.
Yes, sir.
I can't see your name tag. I wasn't really too
I
worried.
have my name tag right here, right on mine. My name's Jennifer.
Jennifer? I wasn't going to bother you about it, really. I was mostly wondering if Artie was still here as postmaster.
Alright, well, I'm dealing with a customer right now, so you're gonna let me jump. Okay?
No problem. So guys and gals, it looks like they have had training, and the training is to be rude. I'm gonna ask her, is your training to be rude?
Hey, Jen.
Hey, how's it going?
Sit down.
I got one more.
You too? Felicia James.
Well, it might say Chapman James or James.
Okay.
Yeah, they all say James.
Alright, you're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good
Day's
day.
almost over.
You got them all?
I think so.
Okay.
Have you worked here long?
Mm-hmm.
You have?
Yes, sir.
Not 4 years, has it?
I've been here quite a bit.
I was just wondering.
Mm-hmm.
The internet lives forever, of course. And I saw a video about this post office, 2 of them.
That's great. Hi.
I was just curious if things are any different than the first video.
Yeah, I haven't seen them. I really don't know.
That's why I was wondering what happened to Artie. It's all right. No big deal. I just came to see. Obviously, you've been trained on cameras because no one's complaining other than say get out. That's all I was testing. It's a First Amendment stress test. Stresses people out sometimes with a camera
Is
around.
that all you needed? Alright, good to see you. I'll see
Yeah,
you
good
next
day,
time. You too.
It's nice that the customers know you.
Yeah?
They must, you guys got a pretty decent star rating. I always look before I come, and you did good. They're not gonna talk to anyone with a camera, guys and gals. But at least the lesson has been learned here. So I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna tell Jennifer. How you doing today?
Hi, how are you?
I'm all right.
Are you blind?
No, Jennifer will be right out.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? Hey.
How you doing, dude?
Good, how was doing today?
All right.
Two of them? Yes.
You take care, Jennifer.
You too, sir.
So that's a pass, guys. She's a little rude. I try to soften her up a little bit. That's all we can do. People don't like to be on a camera. They can be a little rude sometimes. This is First Amendment stress test coming to you. Look at the way that people behave. How about the people in Florida? I don't get any of that stuff like they do in California. If people look, they don't like it, I'm not going to blur them out. My new thing is going to be, I'll put a block on your head for a blockhead. See how they like being called blockhead. Anyway, guys and gals, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, hit that like and share. And I'll appreciate it. I'm going to walk on out of here. First Amendment stress test, I'm out.